Good afternoon. My name is Raúl Vega. Welcome to this newscast. Today we have some important information about the news around the world and this country. In this space, we are to talk about the most important news about the world and Mexico, about the pandemic and some topics like the economy. My friend Isaiah will mention some important news about this country in Mexico. And after that, my friend Vanessa will talk about some news about the entertainment topic. Okay, in my case, I'm going to talk about for the most important news around the world. Okay, let's start. One of the most topics that has been trending is the COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, in this month of November, was discovered a new variant for this virus called B1X. The place where it were occurred was in a school in French. As the days went by, this variant has spread some countries like Italy, Sweden, and even the United Kingdom. Despite investigations, let me check, not much is known about this new variant, which is one of the reasons why COVID-19 is still in this world. Well, I have some additional information about some pharmaceutical companies, and here we have the USA. In USA, the pharmaceutical company Pfizer asked the USA government for authorization to approve a pill against the COVID-19 virus. This health development has opened up the possibility of reducing the number of people infected. These pills are intended for countries that have not yet received enough vaccines to reduce COVID-19 infections. One of the developments of this world and the USA. And also, USA plans to invest millions of dollars of develop more vaccines as well in order to prevent future pandemics that may occur around the world. In addition, the World Health Organization has issued a statement in which it presents the vaccines that are used for emergency cases. Those vaccines are Moderna, Covaxin, Covishield, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, Sinovac, and Sinopharm.
In other news, a shocking figure has been released in USA which mentions that more than 1,000 Americans died due to overdoses since the pandemic began. This is due to the emotional and mental impact that the pandemic had on many people, because some could not stand in being locked up for long periods of time, felt social pressure, and even had family problems. An unfortunate news that is very alarming. Finally, Amazon will not longer accept credit cards issued in the UK. One of the main causes is the Brexit. In this week, Amazon let users know that these cards will not be accepted due to the high costs to be able to make a payment. Later, Visa mentioned their annoyance with this decision, a news that should be handled with care, since the economy is something that is changing every second.
Okay, finally, this was the news around the world. In this case, the most important international news around the world about the pandemic and some issues like the economy, like Brexit and the situation due to COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, that's all for my part. Let's move on to the next section. Goodbye.
Now, the national news. We start with important data on COVID-19 at the national level. A total of 3,836 new cases were registered this Wednesday across the country. Also, a total of 332 deaths were registered. From what we could say that the pandemic is only slightly controlled, it is important to mention that we must not lower of guard and it is necessary to continue applying precautionary measures to avoid contracting the infection. In other news, Mencho's wife was placed in preventive detention by a judge. Apparently, the couple responds with the disappearance of two Marines who were traveling aboard a jeep in the city of Zapopan. The authorities are investigating the disappearance and carry out operation throughout the Jalisco area. Finally, Mexico will host free online courses to learn how to invest in the stock market. Equal parts investment, entertainment, and learning. If you want to learn how to invest in the stock market, call us at 995-6461. That was the national news.
Welcome to your entertainment section. I have a question for you. Which one do you choose? Red or blue pill? Yes, one of the most expected films that this year is Matrix 4, which is again directed by Lana Wachowski, but this time without her sister. The new film gathered the original protagonists, Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss, in their iconic roles, the Neo and Trinity. The two previous films were written and directed by the Wachowski brothers, and the first film was released in the United States on July 9, 1999. Now, 22 years later, we will be able to see a new film. Matrix 4 will be premiered on December 2021. Another highly anticipated movie is Spider-Man: No Way Home. This movie was created a lot of expectation because many people are sure that we will be able to see a Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield as other versions of Spider-Man in the multiverse, but will it be true? Recall that the first Spider-Man movie on the Marvel Cinematic Universe was released in 2002, with Tobey Maguire as the main character. Now, we will be able to see this new movie on December 2021. And finally, Saul El Canelo Alvarez donated 1 million pesos to an association called Nose Red. That association helps children with cancer. Canelo Alvarez's donation was announced on social network by the same institution, with a message of gratitude for Saul. Canelo made the donation after winning the fight with Caleb Plant. And this is all in your entertainment section. Now we go with Evie.